All right. I actually want to cover all of the hard scenarios from satservers.com. So this time we're going to focus on karakorum. What the f it? What the fun is this? This is a fixed type of scenario, and this is requiring pro account. But I want to show you the solution. Obviously, I did not solve it myself, but I'm just going to show you how far I got. Just my initial thought process, how far I got it, and then I will show you some of the clues. So let's read the description. There's a binary at home admin, what the fuck it, that nobody knows how it works or what it does. What the fun is this? Someone remembers something about what the F it needing to communicate to a service in order to start. Run this what the fuck it program so it doesn't exit with an error, fixing or working around things that you need to but are broken in the server. Note that you can open more than one web terminal. So it's giving us a bunch of a bunch of clues here, right? So there is a binary. It's not a program for which we can see the source code, and there is no source code provided, right? It's just a binary, probably Python, I don't know. Nobody knows how it works. Someone remembers something about what the FIT needing to communicate to a service. So it needs to communicate somewhere to start. So we probably will need to sniff a network, run some kind of sniffer, run this program, so it doesn't exit with an error, fixing or working around things that you need but broken in the server. You can open more than one web terminal, so we'll probably need it, right? We'll need to open more than one terminal here. Okay, let's dive in. So let me actually show you. We're not in the home directory. We should go into home admin. This is our what the fun is this program. Let's actually run it. We get permission denied. Okay, let's actually see. So what the f it has no executable here. It cannot be executed. That's why it's given permission denied. Can I actually do this? Command not found. Okay. It says permission denied. So I need to change the. Usually this is the way you do it, right? You do chmod plus this. Command not found. Permission denied. Okay, now this one is, we're diving a little bit deeper. So this is what I actually naturally got it right? You want to elevate the execution permissions. Actually, sorry, I got it wrong. Plus without space. So this is the thing that first comes to mind, right? You want to elevate permissions, but you're getting permission denied. In such case, I want to actually do it manually. Do we have Python? Yes, we do. Let's actually run elevate by. I think there's got to be. I actually did look into. I actually used ChatGPT for this one. Yeah, this is the code chmod. So we want to elevate 755. We want to give it actual like permissions. We want to give it the executable permissions manually. So I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna check. I run it now. Yeah, I have X. So now user, other, and group can execute. So let's actually try to execute it. Whoa, it's giving us another error. So we actually got one level deeper, right? So this is what I got right. I actually stopped here when I first encountered this scenario. When I first started for the very first time, there is some kind of config file. So I managed to get in. I'm trying to execute, and it's giving me some kind of cannot open config file. What is wrong here? I need to actually look into this somehow. This is kind of like strange. Yeah. So there is this thing that's called there is a strace, a special command that shows you the system calls, what it's trying to execute inside. So remember, this is a binary. We cannot look at the source code. So we actually have to look into the system calls, what it's doing, and it's saying open at home admin, what the fun is this config.conf file. So it cannot create it. Let's actually create it ourselves. Wait. Let's just leave it as empty. Wait. Yeah. Cannot open file for writing. Okay, I need to be sudo. Exit insert mode. let me actually do as root. Or actually I can use touch. Well, actually no, let me actually, hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I managed to create this config file. Let's actually let me exit. Yeah, let me actually cannot connect to server. Wow, we're one level deeper. So we actually managed to run it. It is requiring some kind of config conf. Now, just like it's in the description, it's needing to communicate to a service. So like I said at the beginning of the problem, we need to run some kind of sniffer. To do this, we need can't connect to a server. So we need to run some kind of netcat, some kind of utility. I'm not really good at networking. Hold on a second. Okay, so there is this TCP dump. There is the TCP dump utility that we can run. Again, you actually have to Google it you will probably have to Google everything. Like if you cannot connect to server, you can ask ChatGPT like what to do in case there is a can't connect to a server. How do I sniff this? How do I sniff the connections? What the program is doing? Where it's trying to connect? So we can do any port, not 8080, and yeah. So what this does is this is actually directly from the clues, and another thing we want to filter this traffic. So we want to actually do no TCP dump. Yeah, so now here it's saying listening on low, link type, snapshot links. I don't understand all of this stuff, right? Most of this stuff, but this is basically listening. We want to open another port, just like it says in the description. You might need to open more than, yeah, you can open more than one web terminal. So let's actually adjust them appropriately so that they both show us the screen. And here it's listening, and here we actually want to be hold on, we want to be, so here we're just trying to filter. I'm actually setting up the TCP dump to properly filter, and then in this in the second terminal I'm gonna launch the actual program so that here we will be able to see what's going on. Any port, yeah, here it's trying to connect to IP localhost. Yeah, probably this thing, flag as sequence. So it's trying to send some kind of packets here, and yeah, we have IP localhost sending to 777. So this is the port that it's trying to connect to, right? This is the port. Okay. Let's actually run a, let's actually exit here. And again, this is all from the clues, and I honestly would not be able to solve it myself. This is how you run a server, and it's serving on port. Hold on. So let's actually, yeah, see, I'm getting HTTP 200. So here I launched the, here I just started my program, and it was able to connect to the server that it was started here. Okay. So just to double check, I'm keeping the the HTTP server running on port on localhost 47s. And let me actually, just to double check, let me actually run this again. Yeah, see, it's returning me. It's basically speeding out. I think this program kind of like just basically spits out the whatever network output it has. Like it's just showing you a bunch of network output, just basically the packets. It's tracing the packets and it's just giving them. Yeah, see, it's giving okay. Yeah. So we managed to resolve it here. It's giving okay. Let's do it again. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, here it's saying okay. Okay. Incorrect. Mm. Oh yeah, because uh, I forgot to run the process again. I think I need to keep it. I need to keep the process running, right? Yeah, correct. Okay, it's automatically closing down the machine. Okay, we're done.